Okay, so now we're driving to the Queens Valley. We're going to visit the Queens Valley, or the place of Queens. The most beautiful queens were buried over there. We are going to visit two different tombs over there. It's called, by the way, Queens Valley, and it's called Princess Valley because princesses and queens were buried over there. The most beautiful tomb over there is the tomb of Queen Nefertari. Unfortunately, it's closed now for restoration and for preservation. Valley of the Queens was called in ancient times Set Nefert, which it means a place of beauty, because the most beautiful one were buried over there. One of the tombs is called Titi tomb. Queen Titi, she was the wife of Ramses III. During the reign of Ramses III, his wife Titi, she made a conspiracy. She wanted her son, his name Ben Werid, to be a ruler over Egypt. So this conspiracy was discovered by the king, and all the sinners were arrested and they put in a jail at this time. But we don't know what happened to the queen, because this story, it's written in a papyrus paper, and this paper, it's kept now in Metropolitan Museum in the United States of America, and a part of this paper had been badly damaged. Okay, so we don't know what happened to the queen after that. The other tomb we are going to visit over there is the tomb of Amun-Her-Khebeshef. It's easy name, right?
Yeah, for you.
All right, Amun-Her-Khebeshef. If you cannot pronounce the name, you can pronounce at least F, okay? Yeah. So, Amun-Her-Khebeshef was the son of the king Ramses III. He died during his father's reign. So his father buried him in the Valley of the Queens. Actually, the mother, when she received the news of the death of her son, she gave, Titi, she gave her tomb to her son. And this is why you will see the tomb of the son much bigger than the tomb of the queen herself. The mother, when she received the news, she was pregnant of another son. So she missed her pregnancy. And they get the fetus, and they mummified the fetus, and they put in a glass box. So you will be able to see the fetus in a glass box inside the tomb of Queen, inside the tomb of Amun-Her-Khebeshef. How you can differentiate between the son and the adult? The son, you can see the side look of hair, as I mentioned before, or sometimes putting his finger in his mouth, and you will see his father in front of him all the time for helping him to go to the paradise, okay, or introduce him to different gods and the goddesses in the afterlife, okay. So this is about the two tombs we are going to visit in the Valley of the Queens. The tombs in the Valley of the Queens not big as much as the one in the Valley of the Kings, and it's smaller and not beautiful as much as the one in the Valley of the Kings. The one in the Valley of the Queens, about 75 tombs, okay. So the tombs over there, around 75 tombs. We will be able to visit two of them. Video, it's not allowed to be used inside the tombs. Cameras, it's not allowed to be used inside the tombs, okay? So we can use our cameras just outside, please, okay? And you can use the video outside the tombs. You can see the area over there, you can see the houses of the workers, okay? Houses of the workers and some tombs, right? And you see the building here, this building made out of mud brick. They moved some people from here, and they still have some others here. They left actually these houses to keep the beauty of the place, okay? Because the houses with the mountain make actually a very beautiful view here. So this is why they left some here, but most of the people that were moved from here to a new place or a new village, because Dr. Zai Hawass, he thought that it's high time to start digging and excavating and see all the tombs here in the West Bank of Luxor. Actually here, this area, it's very rich of the tombs, temples, treasures, alabaster, and so on. So it's actually, it was very famous in ancient time, and it's still very well known and still very famous until our today. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, the salesmen here, they are a little bit aggressive. So if somebody, I don't like to be rude with them, but if somebody causing any problem, please let me know. I know how can I stop them, okay? I can know how I stop them, and I have my own ways to stop them if somebody annoy anybody of you, alright?